Subscribe to Raina Loves Keto and turn on that notification bell. Thank you.
What's that on that beat?
Magic, baby, tell me why you
Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Keto and Tea. I don't ask for much. I just ask for a thumbs up. Please thumbs up the video. That's a way that you can support the channel, please. Thumbs up the video. Hey everyone, good morning. We were just pulling away from Broughton Alany. That is a bus depot here in Philly where a lot of our city buses go. And I was dropping Rashim off at the bus depot. He's going into work this morning. He wanted to catch the public transportation. That's what he likes. So, dropped him off. So, how's everyone doing? So, what we're going to do is cover a few topics this morning. That's what we're going to do. But first, I want to tell y'all about the weather. It's 36 degrees here, y'all. It's cold. It's blustery. Look, the sun is not even shining. And I was so jealous yesterday, y'all. Truth and all of them was talking about it was 80 degrees down south. She talking about as hot as monkey nuts. Man, oh how I wish to get some of that heat. Like, I don't want it too hot, but I want it to be a little bit warm. Look, I got my heat on in the car. That's how cold it is. Hey y'all, did y'all catch that interview that CMA did with Money Boy? Shout out to them. It was a good interview. I had a good time watching the interview. It made my day at work go by faster. And that's what I like, y'all. I like to laugh. I love a good roast and gag and stuff. Then, some other content creators were in the chat. So, they had some words for Money Boy and Money Boy had words for them. So it was just a whole going back and forth thing. And I think CMA asked a lot of good questions and a lot of fun questions and stuff that make you giggle, And coming on YouTube and keeping things lighthearted is something that I love. I love lighthearted fun. I don't care for the dark stuff. But that lighthearted roast and gag and, a little dig here and there, I don't mind that. But it's when it get too dark, and that's when it's like, ugh, nah, not for me. Yep. So shout out to them. I hope CMA interviews more people and keep it coming. Because Money Boy name is hot in the streets. He's now being called the Colt for the state game. And with him being with Truth, the Sippers, so now it's being called the Colt. Like, their names is really hot out here in these streets. So a lot of people is going to say whatever about them and us as supporters. And I'm okay with that. Like, whatever they think, that's there. It don't make me or break me. So, and then Truth went live and she was covering the Ellie Soul. And then on her big platform, she did the Tim Norman trial. So we got to cover that. And any content creators, y'all, that I'm calling out here, please go and support the channel. Subscribe. CMA, I called him out. I called out Money Boy. I called out Truth Hurts. And then I'm going to talk about Trey Love. She did a live and she was, addressing some things that was said to her. So shout out to Trey Love. Good live. And as I'm calling these content creators, their names out, please support. If anyone that I share on my community wall, they good people. Support them. Because my platform is growing. And I know my platform is growing because of the support that I get. And I want to give back. I give back. And if I share these people out on my community wall, it's because they support me. I support those that support me. If you don't support me, why would I support you? I'm just saying. Then The Truth went live. He had a real good topic. And he was talking about the whole transgender thing, and with me, I'm not even going to touch on that topic, but it was a good discussion to have and to hear how people think about it. Well, I can see I have an issue with, I don't like to offend people, so I kind of filter myself on things, and I do have to stop doing that. If people get offended, oh well, there's nothing I can do. So I gotta stop filtering myself. So yeah, I talk about it. I touch on it a little bit. The transgender, the whole situation. I'm just gonna touch on it just a little bit. My thoughts and opinions. I don't think the law should be changed and centered around it. If you born a man and you feel like you in the wrong body, I understand God doesn't get it wrong. I understand that. But I also understand your feelings. If you born a man and you feel like you should be a woman, whatever makes you happy, by all means, be that woman you want to be. And I'm going to say, God doesn't not love you. He doesn't love you any less or whatever. And it's the same vice versa with women who feel like they should be a man. If that makes you happy, by all means, I support it. I support it. I'm not going to, tear anyone down for their feelings, because life is what makes you happy. And I just want to say, do in life what makes you happy. And I don't know, I might get a little backlash, but in the Bible, it's not one of the 10 commandments. I'm going to just say that. It's not one of the 10 commandments. And I'm going to leave it like that. But he did leave the 10 commandments. But that lifestyle was not one of the 10 commandments. And that's all I'm going to say about that, without going too deep in there. So that's my thoughts on that. Then I'm going to move on away from that. So, yo, I wanted to talk about the whole Be Love. It's a picture of her going viral. I've seen it on Facebook. I've seen it all over YouTube. I've seen it all over Instagram. And it's the picture with her with the black shirt on, with her hands, looking swollen or whatever. And people are saying that she's doing these unhealthy seafood boils and she has gained a tremendous amount of weight. It may not be weight. It could be water weight. It could be like, if you eating a lot of sodium, it could be a lot of fluid. And that's what it looks like to me. It looks like fluid. Because when you look at her videos, some days she look real good and slim and trim. Then some days she look like she's holding in a lot of fluid. But I say all that to say, it could be something medical going on. So when people start attacking someone for their weight and their appearances, be careful, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know. And for her, it seems to be something medical going on. But I used to be a fan of Beloved, y'all. Like, I still watch her videos, but notice I said used to be a fan. So I used to be a fan. But, you know, I don't watch her videos as much or support as much, because I'm aware that she is aware that, you know, she watched the T sector and she knows the things that go on in the T sector. I know she watches the T sector because her son pretty much was over here and he did some comments, and then his son's friends and stuff like that, they all seem to find their way to the T sector. So I know they watched the T sector, so I know she saw that mess that was going on in her name. And when I say mess, y'all know that big mess I was talking about. We all were a part of it some way, somehow. It all affected us some way, somehow. So without giving that situation light and shine, I'm going to just talk about it just like that. She was aware of that situation that was going on in the T sector, and she didn't come out or say anything. Like, we took care of ourselves down here in the T sector. Everyone pulled together and we took care of ourselves and got that situation handled. Not once did she speak out about it or anything like that. Especially where she built her platform off of children. The children got her. The children love to hear, "What's up, my beloved?" The children like to hear that. So when children were attacked in her name and she said nothing, that's when she lost me, and I'm sure a whole lot of others and supporters. And don't get me wrong, Beloved is a nice person. She's sweet or kind and all of that. But come on. Right, some stuff you can't allow to go down. That's just my thoughts and opinions on that. You might see it different. Because Rashid was on Facebook and he tagged me in the photo. He was like, "Isn't that lady Beloved?" I said, "Yeah, but look at the comments. They going in on her." And he was like, "Wow." So I just want to say, like, when you doing those mukbangs and things like that, I don't think that's a career that would last forever. It's something you do to pass time, and you get your views, and you get a couple big paychecks. I mean, it's paydays from there. But when I'm watching, like, the Asian people, and I don't know how true this is, but they do something, they say they got like an antidote to keep you from gaining the weight, where they eat the garlic, they eat raw garlic while doing the mukbang, they eat the ginger and onion, and they said that keeps the weight down. They say that's what keeps the weight off. And I watched this other Asian guy, what's his name? I think his name is Big Monkey. He's a real big Asian guy. He was like close to 400 pounds. He got up doing the mukbanging. And then once he got to the 400-pound mark, he went back and started working out and got a trainer and started to lose weight again. So now he's eating the fruits, the vegetables, the fish, and every now and again he eats a big, huge portion of protein for his mukbang channel. And I forget his name, Monkey. Yeah, I think his name Monkey. and he's a big Chinese guy. So I'm gonna put his picture up so y'all can see who I'm talking about. I'll put his picture up. I watch him, but they show their food. When they get their food, they cook it and then sit down and eat it. So they show you a whole show. They show you about the ingredients. They got the food, and then they're gonna sit down and do the mukbang. And that's how they do. But what Be Love, I just wanted to say, you got your YouTube channel and you had it, what, 4 or 5 years doing the mukbanging? You had a good run. And you don't have to keep doing the seafood because that's what got you the money, right? But when you try to eat other things like the fruits and the vegetables, and you was doing the juicing, you was doing the whole detox and everything, but people wasn't watching it. But people say they want her to eat healthy and they'll still support and follow. But as soon as she changed the content, the views drop. So y'all can't have it both ways. Y'all want her to eat healthy and do better, and then when she do it, the views went down. So now she's back eating the seafood, and everybody is like, you don't have to keep us here by eating that butter and that seafood. Your health is in danger and it's failing. We'll still be here to support. Just go back to eating healthy. But when she did that, y'all didn't watch. And that's what a lot of content creators, they try to switch up their content and bring something new, but the supporters don't support it. They don't watch. I don't care if, my content may be not for others. Okay, you move on, then other people will click on and enjoy it, because my content could be for somebody else. My content may not be for you. So, and if your opinion is that my content is boring and I'm not bringing enough, well, that's your thing. That's your thing. So I just wanted to say to Be Love, I say, in my personal opinion, the seafood is hot. Seafood is hot, but right now it's real pricey. You got the bag, I don't. I say go ahead, eat your seafood. Do your seafood, but limit the butter. That's all I can say. Find another way to eat it. Steam it. And try not to use butter. Just use lemon. Lemon and garlic is good. Go for a healthy thing like olive oil. Something like that. Do something like that. And she did say that her sauce is now going to be in liquid form. I never tried the seasoning packet because I heard bad reviews. But I need to try it for myself. But someone very close to me tried it and they said it tastes like spaghetti sauce. I don't want to eat spaghetti sauce on my seafood. So she says she's coming out with a liquid form of the seafood mix. So that's what I tried, the liquid form. So she said hopefully they'll get it right. She said hopefully they'll get it right. I guess with the taste or whatever. So if I do me a mukbang or two, it's going to be something about me trying different foods or just taste testing. I can't sit there and eat mounds of food like that. I can't. So, y'all, we just cruising. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to go on and end this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Go on and let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What you think? About the topics that we covered this morning. always say stay out of trouble, but do defend yourself, but stay out of trouble. It's a difference. But y'all have a good one and be blessed. I'll see y'all around. Bye.
What's that on that beat?
Feeling like I'm floating to the ceiling, isn't magic. Baby, tell me why you just